That's what I call death by audio.
Welcome back. I'm Brett.
Hi, I'm Petr.
We are looking at the Echo Dream 2 by Death by Audio.
Which Brett just demonstrated.
Is one of the craziest, and we're going to segue into each other's sentences, is one of the craziest pedals that you can find around.
Yep.
So just to give you a little bit of a rundown, it's got basically three, let's call them channels. The first one.
Yeah, I was sorry, man. I was focusing on the middle one, which I think this is where you should start, right?
Yeah, I guess so. The middle one has a master volume at the top, volume for the fuzz. It does have a fuzz circuit inside, and a volume for the delay, which is basically a mix that you would see on other delay pedals.
So, I mean, if I would turn it on.
And turn off the feedback.
And turn off the feedback and delay. So now it's basically just a fuzz, right? So if I crank the master. Yeah, so and as I would increase the delay, it's not delay time, but it's the volume of the delay.
Yeah,
how
it's
much
basically the mix. Yeah. And that gets us to what we would call the echo channel. You have the feedback knob, and then the time, I think it's called time.
Yeah, it's a D time, like delay time. Yeah,
delay time knob in milliseconds. And then there's a switch there, which is basically a dry kill switch. If you have it up, the dry signal comes through. If you have it down, there is no dry signal.
Yep.
So you are fully on wet. So just to show that, maybe take the fuzz off.
Yep. And introduce the... Yeah, so this was without any dry signal, but it would make more sense if you play the same.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so with this echo channel, one of the interesting things I would say is when you're looking at the delay time, once you get past, I don't know, let's say 500 or 600 milliseconds, it's really going to decay the signal and really get into lo-fi kind of settings.
So what you're saying, if we dial it down a little bit, it's gonna get normal.
Yeah. So you hear it's cleaner.
Yeah.
And if you turn it up, you can really hear the crackle come through.
Yeah. Obviously, what you would heard as well was the change in the time, so there was the wobble,
exactly.
Which is not part of it.
Yeah. And one of the settings that I wanted to play through is actually with the fuzz circuit engaged. So if you can reduce the time to about, I don't know, 250, 100, I think somewhere around there.
Yeah, okay.
And it has a little bit of slapback kind of fuzz, which is really cool. So
let me just try if I disengage the dry circuit. So now if you play the same, like the riff. It's awesome for this slapback. It kind of even works when you have the dry signal off, because then it comes just a little bit, actually just about 200 milliseconds after you play.
Approximately.
Yeah. So yeah, it creates this like it's like a decay.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe the last channel or column, let's call it,
Yep.
is the modulation. This can do some wild things. You really have to find your own settings for that. But if you have the, what is that? The smaller knob
this is the modulator, and
Yeah.
then so this is whole section. This top one is speed, and the bottom one is depth. And
Okay,
what you
so
also
if
has
you-
is a switch between sine wave and square.
Yeah, exactly. So if you put the modulation at about, let's say, 3 o'clock, or sorry, the depth
the depth,
at about
okay.
3 o'clock,
Yeah, I can hear it already starting. Yeah.
maybe I'm looking at it upside down, put it at 9 o'clock.
Ah, okay.
So it's just quite subtle. You can hear,
Yeah, that's very subtle.
yeah,
Okay, so this is the speed, so I had it all the way up.
yeah, really reduce it,
Yeah.
reduce the depth as well.
What if I increase the delay time now? Can I? I mean, let's just try.
Okay.
I really like the sound of the fuzz. It's like a nice feature.
Yeah, and it is really nice sounding as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is to be expected by Death by Audio, I would say.
Sure, that's true.
They're pretty good at fuzz.
Yeah. I just want to see what happens if I go mental with it.
Well, if you go mental with it, we're going to hear a lot of really strange background. It's a little bit crazy, I think.
Yeah. No, it's about. It's also, obviously with any pedal, if you crank it,
Yeah,
it's gonna be mental. But
exactly. This goes even further than mental.
yeah. This one goes to 11. But if you manage to stay on the sane side, it's pretty sweet actually.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, that's it for Death by Audio,
And
Echo
the Echo
Dream
Dream
2. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys. Bye.